There's a sound you can't quite hear, but you feel it constantly, like a metronome running just beneath everything. Your morning routine, your Sunday evenings, your 3 a.m. thoughts when you can't sleep, and you don't know why. Someone your age just got promoted. Someone younger just launched something. Someone who started after you already finished. And somewhere in your chest, quietly, something says, "I'm late." We need to talk about that sound, because it isn't coming from the clock on your wall. There's a term for this feeling: chrononormative dissonance, which sounds clinical and cold, but what it actually describes is something painfully human. The sensation that your internal rhythm is out of sync with the world's schedule, that everyone else received a timeline you somehow missed, that life has a correct order, a correct pace, and you are failing it. Graduate by here, settle down by here, have it figured out by here. Nobody handed you this schedule, nobody sat you down and explained the rules. You absorbed it, slowly, invisibly, from school hallways, from family dinners, from watching people around you move and measuring yourself against the distance. And the moment you feel even slightly off that schedule, the anxiety hits like gravity. Heavy, immediate, personal. But here's the thing, it was never personal. This feeling didn't start with Instagram. It didn't start with the internet. It didn't even start with your parents. It started in a factory in the 19th century, when human beings were reorganized into machines. Before industrialization, time was different, circular, seasonal. People moved with harvests, with daylight, with the rhythm of their own bodies. There was no falling behind because there was no fixed pace to keep. Then the industrial era arrived and said, no. You follow our rhythm now. Show up on time, produce on schedule, fall behind, and you get replaced. And something got embedded into the culture, a psychological inheritance that passed from generation to generation like a language no one formally teaches. Researchers analysed 400,000 personality tests from regions with heavy industrial history, coal towns, factory cities, and found that people living there today, long after the factories closed, show 33% higher neuroticism, higher rates of anxiety, higher rates of depression. The factory is gone, the anxiety stayed. Think about that for a second. You might be carrying stress from a world that ended before your grandparents were born. The ghost of a machine you never worked in is still setting your internal clock. And then they gave that anxiety an ideology. During the Gilded Age, social Darwinism arrived and said, survival of the fittest. If you can't keep pace, that's not a systemic failure. That's a personal biological one. You're just not built for this. You're falling behind because something is wrong with you. That idea never fully left. It just changed clothes.